In 1986, when I was governor of Tennessee, U.S. Secretary of Education Bill Bennett asked me to lead the so-called Alexander James Study Group on the National Assessment of Educational Progress. Together, our group recommended the creation of what came to be called the National Assessment Governing Board to oversee the National Assessment of Educational Progress, which I like to call the nation's report card. We said then that decision makers need to see the facts clearly. This nation's report card has become the most reliable instrument in elementary and secondary education to enable state and local leaders to make decisions about how to help our country's students. And these measurements are especially critical in the areas of United States history, civics, and geography, where students aren't otherwise tested regularly the same way they are in reading, math, and science. Without the nation's report card, we'd have no reliable way to measure students' progress in some of the most important subjects that our students need to know. Unfortunately, what the 2014 NAEP results have shown us is that only 27% of our 8th grade students are considered at or above proficiency in geography, only 23% in civics. The case is even worse for United States history, where only 18% of our 8th grade students can claim proficiency. We must do better. We can't ask our children to be productive citizens without teaching them our history. In my first address as a United States Senator, I proposed creating summer academies for outstanding teachers in United States history. The next year, Congress passed legislation to create the Presidential and Congressional Academies to motivate better teaching and more learning of the key events, persons, and ideas that shape our nation. Some of the inspiration for this bill came from the success I had in the 1980s, working with the National Geographic Society to put geography back into the school curriculum by supporting teachers of geography as they work to inspire their students to learn more about the world we live in. I've worked to do all I can to return these important subjects to their rightful place in the classroom, because nothing's more important than helping our children understand the unique freedoms and opportunities that made our country great. The nation's report card results released today are a critical measure of where we are and where we need to go, so that our children grow up knowing what it means to be an American.